All right, guys, we are live. Welcome all to the AMA Space Station. It's the Commander here, and we've got with us today SoCal Token. So welcome, guys. So glad to have you guys here. Let's just start off by sharing your screen. And so, yeah, you can take over if you want.
Absolutely. Can I start with my sneak peek?
Anything you want, buddy. Yeah, just flick it on and it's all good.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Moonboyz and SoCal Token AMA. Moonboyz has been absolutely amazing, and Lambo, got to give a shout out to you, brother, man. You've helped us a lot, connecting us with a lot of other AMAs and all the other work you've been doing with us. But I'd like to thank everybody for taking their Saturday away to spend some time with us. I am Daniel, the CEO for SoCal Token, and I'm going to dive in and let you know a little bit about our project. We are a Southern California-based crypto project region, and 6 of us are from Southern California. You know, we grew up here. A lot of us are mainly from San Diego, you know, with all the beaches and waves and just the beautifulness. And we really wanted to do a first region-based token that is based on everything that Southern California has to offer, you know, with all the surfing and different types of sports and the beautiful weather, all those different things. We really wanted to put them into one. But everybody listening today, we have a beautiful surprise for you. So the screen that I have up right now, this is a sneak peek at our marketplace. It's going to be a fully functioning DApp and marketplace ready at launch for staking, NFT buying, and then also selling and buying NFTs in the marketplace. This is a quick little preview of what it's going to look like with some of our Cali Kong NFTs, different rarity, price, filters, all that. And then got the mystery vault, which is going to be really fun for launch time to buy the NFTs. So we got lots of fun things coming up for you guys. And then we just finished some of our pixel art for our play to earn surfing game. So we're doing a 1990s retro surfing game, kind of like TC surfing from back in the day. But we really wanted to do some fun retro stuff and something that could be played on the iOS, Android computer seamlessly without using a lot of data and a lot of your CPU and GPU. So we just got some of the pixel art done for the characters in the game. The game is going to be called SCT Surf. It's going to be absolutely amazing surfing game. You're going to have the chances to do battle mode, different types of competitions, and then we're going to have a campaign mode, which we're building right now, which is going to be really cool. So you have to like surf different breaks, you know, to kind of make it through, and you'll be battling the villains and all those different items. So it's pretty cool, the game that we're going to be launching.
Yeah, man, that's absolutely sick. So this whole ecosystem. So you got the NFTs. You're going to be able to. It's a play to earn game. You're going to be able to get the NFTs and use them in the game. So how many NFTs are you actually staking, and what kind of NFTs are you like looking at doing? Is it the whole characters with the surfboards, or are you looking at doing other kind of NFTs as well in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first collection is going to be a limited 1,400 collection of NFTs. They're going to be the Neon Cali Kong NFTs. And these NFTs will have real life utility inside the game, give you access to different wave breaks, surfboards, skins, and entrance fees also into competitions and everything. But we are going to be doing some legendary NFTs, which are going to be really amazing, that are going to have like that really cool background and iconic areas here in Southern California, like the Coronado Bridge, the Huntington Pier, Shelter Island Monument. So we're going to have a few different collections coming out, but these limited edition ones are going to have that special utility for the game, unlike no other. This is going to be the first 1,400 edition that comes out. 0.2 BNB, and they're going to go really, really quickly because there's not that many of them. And then they're going to be based on scales from rarity then all the way up to like standard. And when you go to buy them, it's completely random which ones you're going to get. You know, if you get in there and you're going to buy like number 5 through 10, which ones you get can be completely random on that. And all of them are going to be different. And none of them are going to be the same.
All right. So you can't go in and say, because I actually want that middle one right there. I think that's gangster.
Yeah,
I really want that one. So so
I think that's the rarest background too.
Yeah, it's a sick background. It's real cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be trying to get my hands on that one. That's for sure. So that's really cool. So 1,400 in the collection. Okay, that's excellent. Yeah, that's really cool, man. So what else can you tell us about? So when are you releasing the NFTs, by the way?
Yeah, so our program is set up like this. On June 18th, we are going to do pre-sale on Pink Sale at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then 1 hour after that, we will be launching SoCal Token on PancakeSwap. The day after, June 19th, we will be initiating staking at noon Pacific Time. And then the day after that, we're releasing the NFTs for sale at noon Pacific Time also.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's really good timing to have everything out. There's so many projects out there that promise to deliver and, they don't end up delivering. But, I have full faith that you guys are just going to be, coming out with, all the timing and everything, as you say. So, yeah, excellent work so far, guys. All right, man. Is there anything else you'd like to cover off in relation to the utility?
Yeah, absolutely. So the other items we're offering, and we really want to give back to like everybody in the community, the holders of SoCal Token. So the utility for our token also, anybody who's a holder of SoCal Token will have access to online free yoga classes, sound bath healing, which is the crystal bowls and meditation, crypto education classes. And we're also doing a charity wallet for beach cleanups here locally in Southern California.
Yeah, that's really cool how you guys are doing that as well. So it's like a real cool Southern California vibe that you guys have having here in the whole community and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome.
And then go down to our staking. So this is going to be the best part, though. So the day after we launch, we're going to have a new type of staking program that nobody's really ever done before. So when we launch at noon, the first 500 people to get in and stake will have access to that higher APY of 300% for a 60-day lock and 150% for a 30-day lock. The next one is next 750 people, 150% and 100%. Next 1,000 people, 100% and 75%. So it really encourages that beginning buys and everybody from private sale and pre-sale and everybody to hold on to their tokens to have that nice retention for the project to not have that sell-off to offer people these stakings. Because once those are live and they go and the 22,250 people is filled, that's it. Then it goes down to our final staking, which is a 50% until we hit that 100 million market cap.
Yeah, wow, man. Congratulations. That sounds epic. Yeah, so I'm personally going to get in. By the way, guys, this isn't financial advice, so DYOR, obviously, but I'm really bullish on SoCal. The team is great. They're really organised, they're prepared, and and just what they've delivered so far is absolutely fantastic. So this is a project I'm definitely getting on. So yeah, okay, guys. So let's flick into the marketing strategies. If you could talk to us about that, that'd be great.
Oh, absolutely. So some of our first marketing strategies we're on right now, we call it the blitz of AMAs. So we're doing 9 AMAs in 7 days before we launch. But also we've been doing a CMS trending. We're also looking into getting the coin market cap fast-tracked and trending, which if anybody knows, that's a fun one and a really important one to get on coin market cap and to get that trending right off.
That's for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. We also just released on 20 different news exchange, Yahoo Finance, Benziga, MarketWatch. We also put out press releases for all those about SoCal Token, so that's already out. We're also looking at getting on StockTwits right off the bat for marketing. But one of the biggest things we're doing right now, we're in talks with a local radio station here, Rock 105.3, to perform the first ever crypto on-air segment with them, to also, put our brand out there, SoCal Token. And we're also in talks with them to come and do some shout outs during our beach cleanups, to be down there to call people in and to have them help with all that. Getting that radio exposure down here in Southern California is massive. They have, I think, 1.8 million listeners on that radio station. And they are also connected to iHeartRadio, which is absolutely massive here in the United States. So those are our first initial marketing plans. And then our bigger marketing plans down the road is to get those really big influencers, the Snoop Dogg, different celebrities, people like that, because they're from Southern California. And then we are going to be doing surfer sponsorships also. So local surfers that are really, really big and upcoming, we really want to get them sponsored as part of SoCal Token, supply them with our clothing, wetsuits, all that different stuff, bikinis, sports shorts, whatever their needs are, to really get that out there for the marketing level.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. So, just in relation to the NFT side of things, just to flick it back a bit, and so you got the surfing NFTs. Have you reached out to any of the surfing community already and got them hyped up about this? Because there's not really that many surfing projects that actually are released or anything like that. So I think it's quite a good opportunity to, branch out to the wider community, the wider audience, the people the demographic that aren't actually involved in crypto or NFTs or anything like that, and kind of expanding that way as well, which is quite cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know some local surfers already that we're talking to, but one of the big ones we're looking at is Tia Blanca. She's actually into cryptocurrencies and NFTs, so she's going to be one of the first ones that we approach to sponsor. And she won a gold medal in the X Games, so she's pretty amazing. But living here in Southern California, we have that connection to the surfer community, which we're going to build upon, And all over the world, we're going to require help from a lot of people, Australia, pretty much everywhere, man. Portugal, Nazare is absolutely amazing. If anybody's seen the Nazare surfing videos, that is absolutely amazing. Like, it'd be really, really cool to go to Nazare one day and with SoCal Token and do like a live, feed from there. They have the largest waves in the world, if anybody has heard of that, in Portugal. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Where what is it called?
Nazare, Portugal.
Nazare. Wow. And they got the biggest waves in the world.
Yeah, they're getting the waves up to 100 feet tall, which is crazy, And there's people that actually surf them. And if you watch, like, the tiny little, like, waves are like 25 feet, or like the little tiny ones rolling by. But yeah, there's people out there surfing some of the largest waves in the world, which is just crazy.
Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't get those kind of waves here in New Zealand, that's for sure. So, all right, guys. If you could talk us through a few of your partnerships that you've got in place already, and also some of the partnerships that you're looking at getting on board, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the first items, what we were talking about already, is to get on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. We have the fast track set up and everything, so we will have that ready to go at launch. We are also in talks with Bitmart right now as to be our first CEX, to get involved with them and to get launched on their exchange. We're also planning on getting to a few other different exchanges within the first couple months, just to give more exposure out there and everything. That's a really, really big deal with us. But for partnership-wise, we've actually added some solid core team members to our team that have a lot of experience launching successful crypto projects in the space. We're going to be adding in another core team member, number 10, Finn, who was a huge part in getting MetaRuffy launched. And then other core team members we have, Crypto Jesus was a part of MetaRuffy, Dwayne was a part of MetaRuffy. We're really bringing in those solid people that really know how to work with big projects and how to make them successful.
Yeah, that's what you need to do in this space. That's for sure, is to get guidance from the right people that have done it before in the past, that know the formula to make a project successful. So yeah, congrats on that one. All right, and so let's just dive into your smart contract a little bit. So who actually wrote your contract? Or was it
Yeah,
a full?
we have our own tech developer, Devin. He wrote our base smart contract. He's our technology advisor. He's worked on other crypto projects, writing smart contracts and all that. And he submitted our smart contract for the first audit to Interfi. And Interfi did their audit. We got a 91 on our first initial audit with them, which is absolutely amazing. That is really, really good to see. And there's also the micro audit that was posted on Pink Sale if anybody wants to see that. No blacklist functions, nothing set above 25% for fees, no mint function. You know, we really strive to be extremely transparent about every single thing we do because we really want to build that community of people and investors. Right now, the staking contracts are being built, and those will be getting reviewed this week. And then our biggest one we're going to be doing for everybody is we're going to be getting a CertIC audit and KYC for the team. We've already been in talks with CertIC. We've already got the pricing lined up. So we're going to be initiating the CertIC audit probably the day before launch or day after launch to get that all started and everything, which anybody that knows in the business, that's a huge step to get your project really, really verified, especially when it comes to the audit and taking a peek at everything you have.
Right. Yeah. Did you get that fast tracked, or have you gone through an agent to get the whole process fast tracked through CertIC, or are you just dealing with CertIC direct?
We actually have a few connections with the CertIC. We actually have different pricings, but one of the guys that's doing the videos for me and everything is actually really good friends with one of the persons at CertIC. So they said they'll be able to get that pushed through. So you at least will get the CertIC badge in the beginning, but once the audit's going, it can take a little while, especially if they see anything and they want us to make any changes at that point. But Interfi, if you have looked, they do actually do a very thorough step-by-step and line-by-line audit. And there's nothing that got brought up in that. So we're really, hoping the CertIC audit's going to go super well, and we'll be in those 90s. That's our goal.
Yeah, Interfi definitely one of the good ones as well. So yeah, good work on that. And so you have KYC'd and docs, haven't you?
Yeah, so we did a KYC through Pink Sale. We have the KYC badge up on our pre-sale site. We've also done KYC through CoinSniper, which has been done. And then we have our team, of course, pictures are up for the fully doxed. But the biggest thing we're doing is we are forming the SoCal Token LLC. We are already paid for the lawyer. We've already got all the paperwork processed, and we're paying those expedited filing fees to get our company formed before we launch. Could be the day after launch, but we're really pushing to be before launch. And if anybody knows, when you form a company, that is public record. You can go and take a peek at that, and you are wide open and fully doxed there. So I don't know how really more to get more fully doxed than that, but we want to be 100% transparent to everybody. And I really wanted the company formed before launch to show people that we're in this for the long haul. We're not here to be that $10 million project, $50 million project. Our goal is to be that $1 billion project. We really are going to be pushing hard and doing the correct marketing and strategies to get us to that spot.
Right. That's fantastic. So let's dive into the private sales and the pre-sale tokenomics, all that kind of stuff now. By the way, guys, we will be doing questions very soon. So if you start raising your hands, then we can just start raising hands, guys. So in relation, so you guys have raised 400 BNB in your private sale?
Yeah, so we originally said it. We did a seed and private sale. The seed sale was for about 200 BNB and the private was for 200, so a total of 400. And I actually stopped it and we went all the way up to 429 BNB. And I allowed those people to come in. I'm like, all right, but it was literally like, all right, no more contributions. With little to no marketing. These are friends and family and people that we know to get and come and invest and be long holders. We sold out in 2 weeks with little to no marketing.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. I think that's a really smart thing. A lot of projects, when they do private sales, they get on board, just anyone really that don't really have any, passion for the long-term vision, of the project. All they're doing is wanting to get X's and, and just get in, get out and cheat and all that kind of stuff. So, when you have family, friends, like you have influencers on board, then basically what happens is, they're more inclined to hold longer, which is great. So perfect. So they're obviously not vested. Yeah.
Yep. And then for our pre-sale, we have 454 BNB for the hard cap and 250 for the soft cap. Let anybody know that if you're going to have a whitelist, be ready that day and prepared at least 5 to 10 minutes before. This pre-sale is going to go very, very fast. I have a lot of whales and a lot of attention on this. There's a lot of people that weren't able to get in private sale, and I get DMs every day about that. So they are all going to be itching to get in for our pre-sale. And the max contribution for that is 4 BNB. So if everybody does max contribution, you're looking maybe like 110, 125 people max for that. So just be prepared and be ready. It's going to be a fun one.
Right. And so what's your LP ratio?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
What's your LP ratio? How much you guys?
So for the private sale, for 1 BNB, you get 35 million SoCal token. For pre-sale, 1 BNB gets you 33 million SoCal token. And then at launch with Pancake Swap, it'll be 30 million SoCal token.
Yeah. And how much you guys are locking up?
Locked right now, we have 33 billion locked right now. 30% was for the private and the pre-sale. And then we have the other ones here listed. We're going to be doing 10% burn. So we plan on doing on-air VCs to burn 2.5 billion tokens 4 different times within the first month to month and a half. It'll be kind of like a Friday party night. We're going to burn 2.5 billion, live, and everybody can watch it go to the null address and everything. So it's really transparent for everybody to see. We also have, I think it was almost 7 billion locked in Pancake Swap for liquidity already. And then you can see the other breakdown that we have here. We have a lot reserved for the staking, the play to earn game, for the ecosystem, for the yoga teachers, the sound healing, and then crypto educations and all those other items.
Yeah. Okay. And so how long are you locking the LP for?
The LP, I think I locked it for 365 days. Yes.
For 1 year. Oh, yeah, cool. And you guys are doing something like 60%, was it? Locking 60% up?
51%, yep. And we were planning on locking it longer, but our project, we're really going to be morphing into that Caliverse. That's going to be our ultimate goal, is to do our own metaverse based off of California. And we might need to make some changes to the contract down the road. So we didn't want to have it locked too long so we can make those modifications down the road. Because our ultimate goal is to have that Caliverse set up where you have all the different sports attached to it: surfing, F1 racing, BMX biking, skateboard parks, and then people could have their own businesses set up for selling surfboards, skateboards, bikes, DJ parties, all that different stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. And so in relation to the pre-sale, is it just a whitelist only pre-sale, or will you guys be opening up to the public after X amount of time?
It's a whitelist only, and it's going to fill. So, if we did need to, we'd open up to the public, but with the whitelist we have, it's whitelist only for this guy, and it's going to fill. So,
right. Okay. So did we talk about the actual breakdowns of the tax setup?
Here, Leia, let's do that next. All right, so our tokenomics are broken down. We have a 10% buy tax and a 12% sales tax. For the 10% buy tax, we have the 5% rewards in USDT that'll go back to all holders. USDT is really nice because it's that stable coin and it doesn't move up or down. It's just that fixed, nice passive income that comes into everybody's wallet that's a holder. 3% is going to be going to the marketing development to pay for the video game, for all our different mods, and then building the Caliverse. And then we got 2% going to liquidity to really stabilize the coin, to make sure, it's a healthy project, and that's going to be getting injected. And then for the sales tax, it's a 12% sales tax. We have the same 5% reward for USDT to all holders, 3% for the marketing and DEV, 2% liquidity. And then the buyback and burn is actually going to be just a direct burn. Every single sell that there is, 1% will go straight to that null address for the burn wallet. And then 1% will be going to the charity wallet, which will be used for the beach cleanups. We're actually establishing a nonprofit organization that'll have a board that will be running that branch of the company.
Sounds fantastic, guys. All right. Is there anything else that you wanted to quickly go over before we let the community get on it?
I think I covered everything, actually. Yeah, absolutely. We're good.
Yeah, I think you covered everything as well. Definitely on my end. So that's great. All right, guys. So we're going to do best questions now, guys. If you guys have any questions at all, please raise your hand. I see there's a few here already. We've got about 150 people participating in the AMA. We've got a lot of hands up, which is fantastic. We'll be giving away $50 to best questions, and we'll be also giving away a whitelist spot to each of those winners as well. So what we'll do is we'll start off with Zuel. You're up first, buddy. I'll just unmute you.
Hello, Lam.
All right, Zuel, are you there, buddy?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. You might need to speak up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So, first of all, thanks for the great opportunity. Yeah, I've been listening to the presentation for quite a long time. It's a great one. So, great stuff to you guys. So, my question basically about the project. Yeah. So, I just want to know how does the project increase the token value, liquidity, and utility, so that it can lead to an increase in token prices? And also, what is your plan to make your project stable and provide the highest return for investors in the long term? You get the question?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So for the long term, for our project is to really build that community of investors to really get involved into the project and be a part of it as they go along to actually get into the Caliverse. The biggest long-term project for this is that we're starting out, kind of at the NFT staking marketplace, play to earn game, and all those different things with our beautiful ecosystem, but then eventually morph into that Caliverse where we will do a land sale. People are able to have businesses. We can bring in those big sponsorships like Billabong, Rusty, Rip Curl, surfer sponsorships around the world. Eventually, we even want to sponsor huge surfing competitions, which would be absolutely amazing, to try to get Snoop Dogg to come into our Caliverse to set up his own area. There's so many different things we have to make this long-term project for the investors to get involved with.
Sounds cool. Yeah, thanks for the answer. About the game, yeah, because I would love to play this game. It's a great game. But I just have just a little question about the game. Lambo, do you mind if I ask the question?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Okay, yeah. So it's about the game, yeah. So do you guys have any option, yeah, for we to connect our wallet to the game while playing the game? And also, how can we benefit in this game? Is it by can we also benefit in the game by staking our characters, yeah, when we play free matches, or when we sell new equipment that we get from the game?
Yeah, so there will be a connect your wallet function for the game. It is play to earn, so there's going to be ways that you can surf and do different tricks and get those high scores that you will earn SoCal tokens in the game. We're going to also have surfing competitions. If you have an NFT, you're going to have a free entrance fee to those surfing competitions. Top 1, top 2, and top 3 will take home those prizes. We're also looking into the just battle mode or challenge mode where you can challenge somebody else. We're working on the details right now for the prizes of that, but what it might be is that that you battle somebody and then you would get the reward out of that paid from SoCal token. What's going to keep the project going is we're going to have a marketplace inside of there where you can buy surfboards, different wave breaks, different skins, add those tattoos, which will go in and then fuel all of those prizes for everybody that's playing the game.
Okay, yeah, but you guys have means of communication for the game, right? Like, is it possible for we to is it possible for we to connect with our team, like communicate with our team when playing the game? Is it a multiplayer game, something like that?
That's something I'll have to take a peek at. You know, you're talking about if you can talk to other players?
Yeah, is there any means of communication in the game, like the way we can talk to, let me say, our team, yeah, when we play the game?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in the game development right now. I can talk with the devs if that's something we can incorporate into it. I actually like that. It'll be a pretty cool feature to add to that. So thank you for that.
All right, mate. Thanks for that. We'll move on to the next question now. Yeah. All right. Thanks, buddy. Okay, Brain Twister, my man.
Great opportunity. Yeah, to the moon.
Brain Twister, you there, buddy?
Hello, Lambo. Good morning.
Yeah, hey, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Thanks so much for the opportunity. I think there's lag, Lambo. I think you're lagging because I've been talking for a while and you're just hearing me. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'll go straight to my question. Daniel, you can hear me okay, right?
Yes.
All right, beautiful then. Let me ask my question. Well, my question is going to be about the NFTs and stuff. You know, the NFT space right now, I would say it's, pardon the language, but I would say it's a clusterfuck, you know? It's just about generate the hype, sell it at a higher price, and then move on to the next. And obviously, your NFT has some sort of utility to it, which of course is highlighted through the game. But I wanted to know, is there like any other thing in particular that would make your NFT extra special? You know, something that is worth, how do I put it? You know, something that makes it different in the space, or you know, if you get the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Besides providing all the utilities inside the game, getting the wave break, surfboard, skins, all those different upgrades you'll get. You'll also be able to sell them in our marketplace and buy them. So if you're an initial buyer of our NFTs, you'll be able to put them in our marketplace for sale. So as an investor, if you get one of those rare NFTs, you can post it in there, you know, 10, 20, 30 times for what you paid for it. So you actually have that option also, besides just being a collectible. But we're also looking at doing kind of like NFT cards and collections. And we really want to see if we can get into like Amazon and eBay and kind of do it like a baseball, you know, season pack, you know, that has like everything in there. So you could have like different like packs of cards and you would get different NFTs and then you can like trade them with people. So we're really working on having as much utility for these NFTs as possible. And I agree with you. You know, there's a lot of NFTs out there, they're artwork, but they don't do anything else besides that. So that's why we want to be able to give those NFTs that much utility to provide for all the people that buy them.
All right, that's a good one. I love that answer. Then another thing that was on my mind was definitely your game's gonna have, you know, top winners and stuff like that. So is there gonna be like at some point where, you know, maybe the top best players of the game will be getting prizes, like maybe a trip to, you know, go surf or something?
Yeah, we're actually already talking about something like that to actually like a monthly or quarterly thing where whoever the top surfer is, because we want to have that leaderboard up, you know, so you can beat them, would actually, you know, get like that trip over to like one of the pro surfing competitions or something like that, which would be really, really cool. You know, so we've actually been talking about that too. So that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. But then if that would, work, the question will now be how the winners, if it's from different parts of the world. I mean, some places have no beaches, how that would work. But I guess since you said it's still in talks, it's still an idea. But I would really love to see how you pan that out. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. Wonderful
what I
job.
would do for
I'll be
that
looking.
is I would actually, give them the plane ticket and, the entrance to get into it. It's what I would do. So anybody around the world that won that prize would be able to make it there. That would be, something that I would consider doing.
Mind blowing. All right, good one, man. Good one. Lambo, are you there, bud? I'm done.
Oh, sorry, guys. I put myself on mute. All right, Spiritel Corp, you're up next, buddy.
Oh, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now. Yeah, thank you.
Great, great. So I was currently on your website right now. So I'm a UX designer and I really love the structure of your app, but I have a suggestion and a question. The suggestion is gonna be quick. So the suggestion is looking at your website, when I clicked on the navigation was really confusing because I was not able to locate the some of the description, a real description of your project. Perhaps there could be a way to explain the project more so that investors, when they come into your website, they could be able to see more about your project. So that's just the suggestion I have. So the question I have is based on your NFTs. So I'm really a fan of accessibility, right? So I really love when users are able to access something easily, quickly, and no problems. So if there's going to be a way for we to mint your NFTs, perhaps there could be a platform where we could mint your NFT like a mobile app or somewhere like connected to a D app or something, and where we could connect a wallet, something like that. And it's kind of like make it easier for the users to mint the NFTs, convert to OpenSea and stuff like that. It's kind of like going to be easy. So I want to know if there's a feature like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great questions. So this website is actually V1. This was just the website we needed to get up to get on Pink Sale and do all the other items. We actually have our final version being developed and finalized right now. So all those functions and different information about the project, all that different items will be included in there. So the next website you see will be fully upgraded and integratable for everybody to see and easily navigatable. And then for the next question, actually what we're building, so the NFT marketplace itself, you'll be able to mint your own NFTs, bring in your own NFTs, be able to sell and buy other NFTs. That's the functionality we want our marketplace to offer down the road. Off the bat, we're going to be minting all the NFTs for everybody. When you buy them, you'll have to pay your small gas fee, to get them. But then we really want everybody to have access to these for everybody that can bring in, like any artist that wants to come and, showcase theirs on here, that wants to come in and buy and sell. So it's not just limited to our NFTs at that point, just for our company. So you'll have access to, a variety and a wide range of NFTs from around the world.
That's awesome stuff. That's awesome stuff because I really love when users are able to enjoy a product and when they want to come back and invest more in that product. So that's really great accomplishment. And hope you go to the moon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, great question, Spiritel. Yeah, absolutely loved it, mate. So Jay Satoshi, oh wait, there you've just moved. Jay Satoshi, you can ask a question.
Hello. How's everyone
What's
doing?
up, brother?
I'm good. I was just listening to this AMA earlier, and you're onto the second one. I just love listening to you talk. You know your stuff, and that's super important for me. Investing into a project, you guys. I see that the Telegram group is growing, so congratulations. I'm super excited. I'm in. I already sent my B&B to the private sale, so I'm excited. My question here is about the NFTs. Now, are we able to stake the NFTs to get tokens or no? Is that something that you guys are looking into or not?
We were thinking about that in the beginning, but we've kind of decided against staking the NFTs. It might be something down the road we could add, but we really wanted them to be accessible to people and use them for the utilities and all that. But it is definitely on our radar.
Got you. And I had another question here. Hold on, let me think about it. 1 second. As far as the NFTs, is there a max amount or per wallet?
So there will be no max amount. There is a max how many you can buy per transaction, which will be 20. But you can buy as many NFTs as you want. So that's why when we open up that Monday, it's first come, first served. And the NFTs are all complete. If anybody has any questions, they are ready to go.
And how many NFTs is going to be in this collection?
1,400.
1,400. Okay. So, and that's happening on Monday?
Yes, June 20th at 12 p.m. PST.
Okay, so that's okay. Got it. 12 p.m. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. All righty. I'm excited.
Yeah, good to hear from you, Jason Toshi, brother.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Awesome, man. All right. So, got a DM here. So, UMB, you're up next, buddy.
Hello, Lambo.
Oh, Reese, I'll mute you. Okay, you can go next. G'day, mate. Yeah, ask a question.
Can you hear me? Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So my question is a simple one, though. We are living in time of the bear market where things are really going down, and the truth is, it's hard for investors to invest at this point of time. What I'm really talking about is, if you really look at the situation of things in the country now, you see, due to the war going on between Russia and Ukraine, is really affecting the country and also crypto as well. And this is affecting investors and also different projects. And I know this is so stressful, or it's stressful for you guys to bring out this project, which is a nice one. But how do you guys plan to tackle this issue? And how do you plan on helping investors see the main reason why they should invest now, and also new investors, why they should hold on to the token for a long time? That's my first question.
Yeah, that was a really good question, brother. Right now, I'm with you. It's been a bear market since November 16th when everything started really going downhill, and we really thought there was going to be a big recovery, with the whole crypto market. There's been a lot of regulations, the interest rates hikes, the war, all those different things going on. But I see this as a huge opportunity that we're near the bottom of this market, and cryptocurrency is too big to fail. We are in the beginning stages before the mass adoption begins. As we speak, it keeps continuing to be adopted throughout the world. And for our token alone, the big projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, SHIB, all those, they're so big, they're manipulated by whales and people shorting them and all that different stuff. What we have to offer is we are a brand new project about to launch. And if anybody's been on a brand new project that is solid, trustworthy, and all that about to launch, they know you get in that beginning market cap. That is truly a beautiful, long investment for you to make some really good money, and to build that community with everybody. But I do have to let everybody know in here, I have some huge whales here in Southern California that are going to be buying. I've got a lot of investors that are coming in that a lot of them aren't even familiar with crypto, but they want to invest. And what they are is they're investing in our team. and the people that we have and the community that we've built. I've got family members, cousins, uncles, even nephew, invested into this company. And when I say that this project is going to be massive, I'm true to that word. And I have to give a big shout out to our Turkish community, Shadow and her people. They are absolutely amazing. We have over 700 people in our Turkish group already. And, we are really going to do good by them as well. The buying pressure is going to be huge. So the people that get in early for pre-sale and at launch and that take advantage of that early staking with those high APYs are really going to benefit in the long run.
Wow, that is really a nice one. You really did well with this project, because truly this project is really a nice one, which is going to hit the moon. In fact, I was so surprised when this project came on Moonboyz community. I was so happy because I knew this was one of the best projects of its kind. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lambo.
Yeah, thank you, buddy, for the great question. So UMB, you're allowed to speak. Yeah, hey, mate.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
I'm doing great,
Yeah,
buddy.
really, I must commend you guys for the project. As my colleague said, you have a nice project indeed. Kudos to the project. And my question about the game, most people will love the game. Most people who don't know about the game, is there a way that, let me say, like a tutorial where we can teach them about the game? Maybe they would love to play the game. Is there something like a tutorial or where they can learn about it? Did you get my question?
Yeah, absolutely. What sets us apart with our video game is we're doing a Retro's 1990 16-bit game. So if anybody's played Super Nintendo growing up, Mario Brothers, all those different fun games, that's what we're basing it off of, so that it's really playable across all iOS, Android, on your cell phone. So it's going to run seamlessly and not use a lot of your CPU and GPU. But our game is really going to be super, super fun, super addicting. Play with your friends, have that really big community going. And then it's a surfing game that's just going to be absolutely amazing. I haven't seen any surfing games play to earn really out there that are that great. And if they are, they have, like super new graphics, which are really tough to play on a cell phone. If you have too much graphics and use up too much CPU and GPU, it slows down the gameplay. We want ours so you can be able to play that on your cell phone anywhere you go and be able to really enjoy that game and get into it. The campaign mode, I think, is going to be my favorite. It's going to be like that story mode where you go through and you just keep going and trying to, save the wife. I don't want to give too much details away, but, little tiki people stealing the wife away in the beginning, and you got to surf your way to, get her down the road, and all the different variations that we're going to have inside of the game is going to be really, really fun for people. So it's not just like a one, this type of playing level or anything. We're going to have multiple different ways to really enjoy the game.
Yeah, really, this is really a nice project indeed. I really appreciate. Thanks very much. Thanks, Lambo.
Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. We're going to have about time for about another 3 questions, and then I've got to take off. So, Cool Head, you got the Moonboyz logo, so you're definitely up, mate.
Okay. Good evening, guys, and thank you, Lambo, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Can you hear me?
Yep. Go ahead.
I have just 2 quick questions, and the first one is about the BUSD reflections in your contract. So, because I was actually worried about the contract selling to reward people with the BUSD, but then that's not my question. My question about it is, if the staked tokens, like someone who staked his tokens, if they're going to count for the BUSD rewards, like if you earn BUSD for the staked tokens. And then the second one is going to be about your NFTs, because according to you guys, the NFT have some great utilities in the game, maybe some in-game upgrades, in-game purchase, and other things. So I want to know if in the scenario where your NFT is being sold to someone else, like the NFT has been used in the game for some upgrades, and then eventually I sell my NFT to someone. So I want to know if those NFTs are going to still carry those upgrades to the person I sold to, whether or it's going to start afresh. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent questions there. So for the NFTs, when you buy that NFT, you're in control of it to get those upgrades, the different surfboards, the different wave breaks and all those different things. We're also even thinking about doing like how we have all the different Cali Kongs. Your NFT would be like your character inside the game, which I think that would be so cool. If you get like one of these like rare ones or different ones that you really want, to be able to have that character inside the game would be absolutely amazing. But when it comes to the staking, it's actually you're going to get dual rewards when you're staking. So you will still get your 5% USDT rewards along with your SoCal token rewards all at the same time. So anybody that stakes will not be losing any of those USDT rewards.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So we've got Picasso. You're up next, my friend.
Good day, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the opportunity to speak. I have two quick questions. First of all, I kind of think the unlocked token is kind of much. I would like to know why. And my second question is, how do you plan to stop holders from selling below floor price or dumping on the NFTs? Is there a plan for that?
Sorry, you said dumping on the NFTs?
Like selling way below floor price.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So thank you for those questions. So at launch, we have a lot of people coming in with that buying pressure to bring in. And then the staking is really going to get that retention of holders. We are planning on having those big buys in the beginning, to get those retention of holders with the staking, which should maintain the price level pretty high. I'm being optimistic here, and I'm hoping to hit that, 30 million market cap. We might drop down to 5 to 10 million market cap and stabilize for a little while. But we do have the CMC trending in the boat. If anybody knows about CMC trending and how big that is, that gives you exposure to millions and millions of people around the world.
Okay, cool. So about the unlocked tokens, I think it's kind of much.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question on the unlocked tokens. So we locked 33 billion tokens. We have 30% of the other tokens that are going to be used for the pre-sale, private sale. We have some that are going to be going to the liquidity. We have another 10% that's going to be burned. So that really only leaves about 20-something% that's going to be left. And we wanted to leave that unlocked because that will be used for staking for all the tokens in the beginning. We didn't know, how big you can get right in the beginning off the bat when it comes to it. You could have, 500 up to 50,000 people here at launch staking all at one time. So we had to run the calculations, what's the best way to do this to make sure that we have enough unlocked tokens to pay for the staking contract.
Okay. I think I understand that now perfectly. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Lambo. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks for the question, mate. I'm going to grab Abdusamad. Go ahead, mate.
It's mod Mahidran.
Sorry, how do you pronounce your name?
Mod Abdul Samad, but it's mod man. It's mod.
Oh, modern. All right, I gotcha.
Okay,
cool, buddy.
Okay, I attend the AMAs of SOCA in some groups today. That I think he really explained about the game and some other stuff too. But I have a question about the game. It's all about the minting price for the softboards NFT that I needs to hold to be eligible to play the game, and based on the 5% rewarding. What frequently you guys gonna be giving out this?
Sorry, what was your question? I heard the USDT and the NFTs, but what was the question about?
Yup, I said, what's gonna be the minting price for the softboard NFTs that I need to hold to be eligible to play the game?
What'll be the soft cap to be able to play the game is what you're saying?
The minting price of the softboard NFTs that I need to hold.
Oh, got it. We're actually going to be paying for all the minting prices. So when you buy, you will have like a small little gas fee to just confirm the transaction, but we're actually going to be minting all the NFTs for you guys, so you don't have to pay for those fees.
Awesome. And based on the 5%, you guys gonna be rewarded in USDT. What's gonna be the frequency of you guys gonna be paying out this? Is it hourly or weekly?
We actually have a certain threshold. So when it hits so much volume and buys and sells, then that threshold is going to be distributing the USDT. It could be within the hour, it could be within the couple hours. But with the amount of volume, we're kind of looking at, I don't think it would be longer than a day for the USDT to be released, depending on the amount of tokens you hold, of course. If you have like a small bag, with only a few hundred SoCal token, it might have to build up enough to cover the gas fees to be dispersed to you.
Awesome. I really love the way you present the game stuff in a group like that, but I don't think there's a lot of time for you to explain about the gaming aspects in Moonboyz. Thank you, Lambo, for giving me the opportunity. And then I thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Hey, if you need to ask any additional questions, just go into the community. I'm sure they'll be able to help you out there, guys. Okay, so we've got our final question up now. So Nalex Meg, you can speak, buddy.
Hi, Lambo.
Yeah, good day, mate.
Good evening. Hi, Daniel. So, okay, I've been on the VC listening to what everybody was saying, but I don't know if because I was on my way coming back, so I might have missed something. So I just want to know if you've talked about your hard cap and the soft cap in regards to your pre-sale. Now, you say your pre-sale is in 6 days or is in 6 hours, because I was looking at it on a pink sale to see. You have a hard cap of 154 BNB and a soft cap of 250 BNB, which is cool. It's not much looking at how your project is from what I read on your website and what I saw on your white paper. I said, okay, it's not something that to be difficult to feel. And from whatever you said earlier in regards to your cousins, your family, some wills that you have in your state over there. But I just want to know, what if the duration you have on your pre-sale, if by that duration you didn't get up to what you expected from the market cap that you're looking at, the soft cap or the hard cap, what will be the next phase for you? What are you going to do? Are you going to cancel the pre-sale, or are you going to extend the pre-sale, or what will you do? I just want to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. And pre-sale is actually in 1 week from today. So literally about an hour ago is when it would have, we're going to be launching on June 18th. Our soft cap is 250 BNB and our hard cap is 454 BNB. And I'll make you a personal guarantee that we will minimum fill that soft cap just with the people that I know that are whitelisted. Anybody that was in the private sale got an automatic whitelist. We've been handing out whitelists to a lot of huge investors. There's a lot of investors I can't even name that are in other projects that have whitelists also for this. And our sweep widget, we're giving out a ton of whitelist spots. So I don't see us being any issue at all on that. But if there was, we would open it up to public to hit that hard cap after that.
That's why I'm asking, because I click on your pre-sale link on Pinksale and it is open. I don't know if I'm whitelisted yet, but I see I could easily connect my wallet. So which I did. I connected my wallet and I could see the buying stuff there. I know I don't have a whitelist yet. Now, we know everything is planned. Like for instance, we have to bring a project to you. Ripple got all their shit in place. Everything was planned well. But something hit them and they couldn't meet up to whatever market plan that they have.
Yep.
And it's affected them to date. Same with other projects that I have known of. So I'm just saying, I know you have 100% guarantee, and for what I read, it is a 100% guarantee, but circumstances differ. The older man asked questions about the bearish market, so I don't want to go to that route yet. But the fact is, if you don't meet your hard cap or your soft cap, which I know you meet, but if there's a possibility, probability, let's look at the ratio of 0 to 1, you do meet it, what would be the next step for Soko, your project? What are you going to do?
Yeah, absolutely. So if the market's really that bad and we don't hit our soft cap, then we would just either extend the pre-sale a little bit longer, or we would just launch pretty much a day or two from there and build up the marketing a lot more. The whitelist will be added probably the night before next week. So anybody that's whitelisted right now, you won't be able to see your wallets in there because we haven't added the whitelist spots yet. Those will be getting added because we want to run the sweep widget as long as possible. And then those whitelists will be added and you'll be able to connect your wallet and see that you're in there. I also want a lot of people to do that got whitelist spots to make sure, they show up and everything as well. So we do actually have contingencies in place in case we didn't hit that soft cap or the hard cap in the end. But I have, 100% confidence that this project's going to sell out. Our pre-sale, our private sale, we set it at 400 BNB with little to no marketing. And we sold out in 2 weeks. We actually went over the 400 B to 429. And I have personally over 50 DMs in my TG group right now with people that wanted to buy in private sale that still wanted to buy that will be buying in pre-sale. I also personally know of 30 or 40 people that are going to be committing for BNB as well at pre-sale. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to be doing it. My only hope is that I'm able to get my purchase in for pre-sale. That'd be pretty sad, if the CEO couldn't even get that in. And some of our other team members too, so.
Yeah, you're going to probably be too busy to actually get in.
That's what I mean. It's going to be like, all right, everybody, ready, go. And then I'm going to press it. Hey, it's already filled. No.
I hope we got in on time, because if you get in, it's a very, very good one. So, sorry, Lambo, I just have one more thing to ask. Looking at your tokenomics, I saw something different. I saw a 1% for charity. So, it's a good one. So I'm just wondering, what kind of charity do you guys plan to do? Since there's a 1% on charity on your white paper and also your website, that indicates that whatever percentage, whatever market cap you hit, there's a 1% going to charity. What kind of charity do you guys have in place in regards to your project?
Yeah, so since we are a surfing game and everything, our charity is going to go to clean up beaches. We want to do beach cleanups all throughout Southern California. And then eventually, if we grow big enough down the road, we also want to do like international beach cleanups, fly to Turkey, fly to Greece, fly down to Brazil, Argentina, anywhere that, we could be needed. That charity wallet will be going to. Also, we are setting up a nonprofit for that charity wallet to kind of be in charge of those beach cleanups and everything. Because if anybody knows, it's a long process. You got to get the right permits. You got to make sure, the trash is taken to the right places. We'll be catering food. Some of our core team members are also DJs. So we're going to kind of make it an event. And then we also have a local radio station. We're trying to get involved with those beach cleanups, also to do a shout out to kind of get people to come down.
Okay, which is good. It was very, very good. Cleaning the beach and saving the fishes and the sea and the ocean is a good one. So is it going to be a fiat system, or is it going to be based on your project, on your coin or your tokens?
It'll be collected in, then as the contract sells and then the BNB comes back, that BNB will convert to fiat, because a lot of the permit fees and other fees we're going to have to pay will be in fiat. If we can pay anything else in crypto, we're going to pay in crypto, because I believe 100% in the world, everything should be crypto eventually, because it is the best.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. You answered my question very well. Thanks, Lambo. What you guys?
Awesome, guys. Hey, great AMA, guys. Sorry, I'm going to have to wrap things up here. As I said, I'm on holiday basically, and needing to get down to the mountains for some snowboarding. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to announce the winners here because I just don't have time. but I'll make a formal announcement and I'll get every best questions paid as soon as I get time. So best questions. So Brain Twister, definitely great question. Spurtel, I love that question. Reese James, your question was amazing as well. Cool Head, Modman, and also Nexel Meg. You guys all won. I know we were going to do 4, but there were so many, I decided to chuck in 2 other bonus ones there too. So if you guys DM me your guys' wallet addresses, I'll get those all paid. As soon as I get time, I'll make the formal announcement as well. And then I'll make sure that, you guys are who you say you are and it's not a scam or anything like that. So but I've got all your DMs here anyway, guys. As for SoCal, thanks very much for joining us here at the Moonboyz. And is there any last, would you like to wrap it up by some closing statements?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out here on a Saturday afternoon. I hope everybody has a great weekend and get ready for launch in 1 week. We got a lot of exciting things coming up in the next week. We got another 6 AMAs to go. So I hope everybody joins in and wins some prizes.
Absolutely, guys. And you notice we had around about 150 people in the chat. We had so many questions still unanswered. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to go over to the community, SoCal community, and ask them there. Make yourself known. This is a great project, guys. As I said, I'm super bullish on it. Not financial advice, DYOR, obviously, but I'm hugely bullish on this project. So anyway, guys, thanks very much. We're going to wrap it up here. And I believe, if you guys have any more questions as well, why don't go into, there's a massive AMA tour. I think Venom's up next. So yeah, pop into that one as well, guys. Ask questions there. Otherwise, join the community. So anyway, thanks very much, guys. Thanks, Daniel. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening.
Daniel, come to Africa too.